Hello, everybody. It is Wednesday, the best day of the week. Welcome to Pick a Stack Wednesday. We're starting off with a little golden singing bell here. And as you can see in our background, we are loaded with some amethyst, and we have some allanite, and we have a beautiful little blue dragon guarding our cards and crystals. We're starting off with the golden singing bell. This charges up me, you, the crystals, the dragons, the cards, our whole environment. And it helps us to open up so that we can receive messages or even the frequencies. If you are new to our Pick a Stack Wednesday, this is what we do here. Under each box, we have 2 tarot cards from 2 different decks, 1 oracle card, and a crystal, and each stack tells a story. So this is stack number 1, stack number 2, and stack number 3. Your mission is to think of an idea, an issue, or a question. It can pertain to you, a loved one, your family, your community, the whole world, and then you select a stack hidden under a box. You can select 1 stack, 2 stacks, or all 3 stacks. And I highly encourage everybody to listen to the whole video because there might be something in stack number 3, even though you only chose stack number 1. You just don't know. Plus, I do play the singing bell at the very end, and I send you blessings. So, let's get started. If you chose stack number 1, your stone is Sunstone. Just so you know, I don't choose the crystals. I don't choose the decks. I don't choose the cards. My guides do this. And not only do they choose the type of stone, they actually choose the stone. So I think they have really good taste. This is a beautiful sunstone. It's polished. Can you see the... see. You see the flash in there? There's some, there you go, right there. Right there, there's some flash. We are right next to some big windows and near a skylight, so we do get some reflection, and I apologize for that, but we have sunshine, so I'm not going to complain. This is Sunstone. This is a stone of joy. It restores that sweetness in your life and helps you to value and nurture yourself. It can help lift dark moods. It has been known to be good for seasonal affective disorder. Now, right now it's spring, at least, in the Northern Hemisphere. I'm in Minnesota. So we've got all the sunshine coming in, but if we have extended periods of cloudy days, this is a really good stone to hang on to. This encourages optimism and enthusiasm. It helps bring passion into your life. It helps alleviate fearfulness. It brings good fortune and abundance. This stone is linked to the solar plexus chakra. That is our energy center. And so if you can imagine lying down with this on your solar plexus and just allow your body to absorb all that good energy. It's like absorbing the sunshine. It's amazing. Just holding it makes me feel good. So this is your stone, Sunstone, stone of joy. Your first card is from the Tarot Grand Lux. And what a way to start off today's reading. You have the 10 of Cups. This is the happily ever after card. Happy family, happy home life. I mean, look at the cat. Look at that cat. That's contentment right there. And what's funny is I don't know if it's a mouse or a rat, but the cat is so content, and even this little mousy rat thing is content. And they're just sitting by the fire, and they've got all these cups. They've got everything they need, and they've got each other. This is the happily ever after card. Life is good. excuse me. Then we have the Spirit Song deck. We have a major arcana, card number 14. This is Temperance, and it's represented in this deck by the zebra. The Temperance card is all about balance and harmony. You know, added with the 10 of Cups, this is like, okay, what do you want? Because it's all yours. Your dreams are coming true. But I have to remind everybody that we have to ask. Thank you, universe, for bringing me all my positive dreams coming true. Thank you for bringing me all the resources that I need to fulfill my missions. Thank you for bringing me all the people and opportunities into my life that I need for my missions. Thank you for bringing me joy. We've got the Stone of Joy. The joy goes right along with this. I mean, it's almost even the same colors. Thank you for bringing me joy and love. Thank you for helping me feel loved. Thank you for bringing balance into my life. This is what this is all about. We have everything we need for that happily ever after. It's in our book of life. It's just a matter of, are you going to fulfill that, or are you going to just ignore it and go, yeah, I don't deserve all that? Because this is solar plexus, the stone. This is self-worth. This is self-esteem. And so the gist of stack number 1 is you have to feel worthy of all your dreams coming true for them to come true. Because we can try to manifest them all day long, every day. But if we don't feel like we're worthy of them, it's not going to happen. Because it's going to come to you and you're going to go, no, that's not for me. That's for somebody else. I'm just going to let that one pass me by. No, we're allowed to have our dreams come true. We are worthy and we deserve it. I tell this to people all the time. You are worthy. You do deserve all good things. Stop listening to all the negative voices. Balance, harmony, love, opportunities, good people in our lives. Be a magnet. Be a magnet for all the good. Because it's right there. It's right around the corner for you. That's what this is telling me. It's right around the corner. You've got joy. You've got love. You've got peace. Oh, look at this. This is from the chakra reading card deck. This is card number 3, sacred number 3. This is nurturing. Look at that picture. We all need to be nurtured. We all need to feel nurtured. And we can all be nurturing as well. But we can give and receive. So the nurturing card is for the Earth Star chakra. And it says, you have called upon this card today as an invitation to create more nurturing in your life. It is easy to get caught up with the crazy hustle and bustle of the world, forgetting to take a little time for yourself, to give back, nurture, and receive the gifts and fruits of your labor. Did you hear that? Receive. The healing energy of nurturing is available to you now, and you are being encouraged to take a moment to honor yourself with this light. Something in your life is calling for some love and some nurturing. You are completely deserving of this love and attention. Do those things for yourself that allow you to feel this loving essence. Take a long, relaxing bath, go for a massage. I did both of those yesterday. Spend time with friends and loved ones. Whatever allows you to feel nurtured, make sure you do this for yourself, as it is a big part of your growth and healing at present. It is a natural state of being to nurture and be nurtured. So I just want to pull this other card out. We have these two right here. Excuse me, right here. We have these two right here. So this is an affirmation of this. This is that happily ever after. Balance, harmony, all good things, joy, peace, love. success. For all of those people who've been giving all your life, and you're always doing something for somebody else, it's your time now. Karma is so fair, and karma wants to bestow upon you what you deserve. If you've been giving and making sure everybody else in your life has what they need, now it's your time. And karma is saying, yeah, we're going to give back to you now. Woohoo! So that is stack number 1. If you chose stack number 2, your stone is the fabulous Lepidolite. Now, this is raw, and it is sparkly. I have in my shop, I have raw Lepidolite and I have tumbled. And I used to love the tumbled, but then I got this raw in that's all sparkly. And I'm like, oh my gosh, my fairies are just going, yay, we love that. So if you like a sparkly raw stone, this is it. And Lepidolite is a stone of transition. So it can help release and reorganize old behavioral and psychological patterns, gently inducing change. And that's what we need right now at this point in this reality. We need change. We need lots of things to change, but it doesn't have to be boom change. Okay. It can be gently brought into being. This stone can also bring deep emotional healing. It's very soothing and can reduce stress and depression. So you can carry it on your person. You can put it in your pillowcase. Keep it in your vehicle, in your backpack, whatever works for you. This activates the throat, heart, and third eye chakras. So throat, heart, and third eye. It can also help open the crown chakra, clearing blockages and bringing in cosmic awareness, if you're ready for it. It can also help you access the Akashic records. So if you're into that, I would say, lie down, place this on your third eye, and start working on your Akashic records, or accessing them at least. Yeah. High vibration. So for stack number 2, your first card is from the Tarot Grand Luxe. And you have the fabulous Knight of Cups. So this is the Knight of Water. And if you think about the Knight, this is somebody that's on a mission. And the Cups is it's emotions. So interestingly, in this deck, we've got swordfish. So it's not just a fish. It's not a cute little lionfish or an angelfish. These are swordfish. So you think about the swordfish, they have that sword, that serrated knife blade on the fronts of their faces. So they can go with the flow, but they can also cut their way through the muck. And the Knight, this is like either somebody's coming into your life or somebody's there, or this is you. You can be the Knight. And it's interesting because starting yesterday, honestly, I forgot to even look at what sign the moon is in right now. But I feel like this Knight right now. I feel like I'm on a mission. I got to get stuff cleaned up. I got to clean my house. I got to clean my basement. I got to clean my garage. I got to get rid of stuff. I need to clean up my life. Because when we get rid of all the stuff, then we make room for new. And it doesn't mean it's stuff. It can be, new experiences as well, or new people. But this is that feeling of having that mission, but also it's emotional. It's emotional because, for me, as I'm doing this cleaning, I feel great. I feel energized. I feel happy. And I also put the intention out there that if I'm getting rid of something, that the perfect person for that something is going to come along and go, oh my gosh, this is a dream come true for me. For example, I have a set of tires that I need to get rid of. The perfect person is going to come along and say, you don't know what this means to me. I really needed a set of tires and I didn't have a lot of money to spend. So when we get rid of something, we need to put the intention out there that we are helping another person. Okay, so your next card is from the Spirit Song Tarot, and you have the Five of Feathers. So now we have air. Feathers in this deck is air, and this is the 5. So this is all about kind of like the Knight is charging forward, right? But this card is saying, okay, wait a minute. Have a game plan before you charge forward. So for me, personally, what I just said was that, I want to clean up my house, my garage, blah, 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 blah. I need to have a game plan, because otherwise I'm just going to be spending an hour over here and a half hour over there and, 20 minutes over there and then an hour over there. And I'm not really going to have that sense of accomplishment. Whereas if I do one room at a time and I have a game plan, I might feel that sense of accomplishment and not get frustrated. So this is all about having that game plan before we charge forward. Okay. And also knowing that I'm doing good in the world. I am doing good. Like my example of the tires. I am helping somebody by making sure that my intention is the perfect person, excuse me, is going to get those tires or whatever it is. Okay, so that's those two. Now we have a card from the chakra reading deck. I am starting to lose my voice already. Holy cow, hang on. Okay, this is card number 30. I am presence. Check that out. The I am presence. And dun, dun, dun. This is for the crown chakra. And it says, you have pulled this card today as an indication that you are connecting to your I am presence at a deeper level. Just like each of us has angels and spirit guides that walk with us in the higher realms, we also have an aspect of ourselves that resonates in this higher state of consciousness. The I am presence is the all-loving, all-knowing, all-wise aspect of yourself that holds profound guidance and wisdom at all times. It resonates pure love and healing energy and is the angelic and divine aspect of our soul. Your I am presence pours its love and wisdom upon you, and you are being asked to open and receive its divine light. Your I am presence is calling for you to connect deeply with this divine aspect of yourself. If you have been feeling lost and lack direction, which a lot of people have, your I am presence holds the answers to your questions and is offering you divine guidance loud and clear. This aspect of yourself is the best guide for you right now. It's time to allow and trust yourself at this deeper level. You are being guided to take some time to strengthen and deepen this connection by meditating, writing, and doing those things that allow you to feel the higher vibration of your soul. There is an abundance of positive energy flowing to you as you walk closer with your I am presence, as it creates a deeper feeling of fulfillment and well-being in your life. It's time to listen and take note of the wisdom that is pouring into your soul at this time. And a lot of times we get signs and messages, but we don't pay attention to them, or we disregard them because, that's not for me, or I don't know what that was. I'm just going to pass. We need to listen to that. Don't listen to the voices that are telling you negative things, the doubters, whatever you want to call them. Listen to your higher self. And you can say out loud or in your mind, if there's an idea in your head, you can say, okay, am I really supposed to do this? Give me an affirmation. But then be prepared for the affirmation. When it comes, know that that's your affirmation. Because too many times people will go, no, that's not for me. And then they ask for an affirmation. No, that's not for me. And your spirit guides are up there going, oh my gosh, really? How many do we have to give you? Why won't you listen to us? And then they're going to hit you upside the head with a 2x4. Believe me, they do. At least mine do. So pay attention to your higher self, your I am presence, because you are being guided. And remember that if your higher self brings something to you, you can ask for an affirmation, but then take that affirmation. And know that it's the right thing to do if it is the most benevolent outcome for all. So in other words, if this is going to help me and only me, and it's very like selfish, and or it might even hurt somebody else, that is not your higher self talking to you. Okay? If it's for me and others are going to benefit, that is your higher self. Okay? So that is stack number 2. Let's do it that way. If you chose stack number 3, your stone is Moonstone. Now, what's funny is stack number 1 was Sunstone, and stack number 3 is Moonstone. And this is my guides being amusing. They think it's funny. We got the sun on the one side and the moon on the other. So Moonstone can help stimulate the functioning of the pineal gland and balance internal hormone cycles with nature's rhythms. It is a stone of inner growth and strength. It can help men and women open the emotional part of themselves. Moonstone is an excellent stone to use in meditation to help you understand yourself. And it can help enhance intuition, promote inspiration, and bring success in love as well as business matters. Now, there's also rainbow moonstone. There's actually all different kinds and colors of moonstone. There's a peach moonstone. I mean, it's very varied. The rainbow moonstone has little rainbows in it. This is not rainbow moonstone. So your first card is from the Tarot Grand Luxe, and it is the 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups. So 4 is a really good foundation. It is the first, 3 is a good foundation because you think of, the Holy Trinity. But 4 is like a house. 4 is very stable. And what's interesting about this card, excuse me, is he's got the 3 cups here, but he's looking up at this 4th cup, and this 4th cup is coming from the divine. There's a sense of movement here. There's light shining on it or from within it. And his hands are folded. Now, I don't know if he was praying for that 4th cup, but what comes to me right now is you've been asking for something, whether it's guidance, or maybe it's financial, but you've been asking for something. And whatever it is, it's coming from above. It's coming from the divine. It is divinely guided. So when something appears to you very soon, or maybe it just recently appeared to you, know that your higher self, your spirit guides and guardians, your guardian angels, they heard you and they've been working on it. And so many times we ask for something and we're like, yeah, I want a pony, and we want that pony today. We want the drive-through version. I want to drive up to one window, speak into it, drive up to another window, and then there's my whatever I asked for. The universe doesn't always work that way. Sometimes it's days, sometimes it's months, sometimes it's years. But when we ask in a most benevolent way, the divine will deliver it in divine timing. We think we know what's best for us, but we have no idea. But our spirit guides do. So be patient, because whatever it is you've asked for, If you haven't received it yet, it's on its way, but it's coming from the divine. Your next card is from the Spirit Song Tarot, and you've got a major arcana. Very powerful cards today. This is the Magician card. And the Magician card is all about creating. So, when I was talking about manifesting here, I don't know about you all that are listening and watching this video, but I've been manifesting something fierce lately and unintentionally. So we need to be very careful about how we're feeling, what we're thinking, what we're saying. The other day, I was telling one person about somebody else in their situation, and we got to where we were going, and there's that person. And there's no reason that person should have even been where we were. She was so far off of the beaten path, her own path. And so I turned to my friend and I said, oh my gosh, I think I somehow manifested her being here. Of course I did. So we need to be careful because we are all magicians. We are magnets. We attract, we repel. Magnets go, either way. But we are creating. So we have to do it with intention. And the fact that there's the little infinity sign, which is the divine, above the bird's head, this is all about make sure that what you manifest is divinely guided. Not my will, but thine. In other words, what we manifest has to be for everyone's highest and greatest good. I don't want $1 million. I mean, who doesn't want $1 million? But if I did receive $1 million, I wouldn't want to take it from other people. You see what I mean? So, just be careful how you are wording your manifestations, whether it's out loud, on paper, or even in your mind or in your heart. We need the highest and greatest good of all. And that way, we will get divine cups coming to us. And we want the divine cups. Those are the best cups of all. So let's see what your third card is. Put those there. This is from the chakra reading card deck. And we get family. So I was just talking about the highest and greatest good of all. And then we get the family card. And we have to remember that we are family. I might not be blood related to you, but we're family. We're all dressed up in human suits. We're all family. So this card is letting you know that the energy of your ancestors is surrounding you. It's a powerful time for healing family wounds and dissolving any ancestral karma. It has been understood for thousands of years that we carry through our bloodlines old patterns and karma from those family members who walked before us. Just like some physical issues can be handed down the family line, so can emotional, mental, and spiritual imbalances. Now, when I do healings, a lot of times I see a cord. Sometimes it looks like a big rope that goes from you to your parents, to your grandparents, to your great-grandparents, because there's this familial lineage of something. It could be alcoholism. It could be abuse. It could be, victimization. It could be being poor. And it's passed down. And we are at that point in time right now where we need to be done with all these cycles. We need to be done. So if there's something in your family, and it doesn't necessarily have to be physical, but pay attention. There needs to be an end to the cycle. I have alcoholics in my family. I figured out when I was in college that I didn't want to be like that. So I cut the cord to that. And I'm really grateful that I recognized it and cut it, because I didn't want to spend my life like that. So There's a big chance that any challenges you are going through at this time could be connected in some way to family karma. Take a moment to tune in and ask where this pattern or challenge is coming from. You can do this by quieting the mind and taking time to be still and to listen. Once you identify the root of the issue, you can simply light a candle and have a conversation in your mind with that family member. See yourself handing back the issue to this ancestor. They place this energy into their heart where it transmutes into something positive, and then they hand it back to you. Now place it in your heart for healing. Allow this energy to release you from this karma as you now receive the love, wisdom, and guidance from your ancestors. Family is an integral part of life. We are born into these little tribes for a reason. We learn big lessons of unconditional love through the interactions and challenges with family. This card can also indicate that you may have been experiencing a conflict within the family unit, and it's now time for resolution. This card can also be a sign that a family member who has passed is with you, guiding you and supporting you from the other side. Yeah, that one's mine. A powerful way to connect to our ancestors is through the energy of trees. Take a moment to sit in nature with your favorite tree and open yourself to hear the whispers of wisdom from your ancestors, the ones who walked this path before you. Oh, that's awesome. That is so beautiful. You can also talk to the moon. You get the Moonstone. All right, let me grab the singing bell. That was stack number 3. Apparently we needed a loud gong there. Thank you for joining me, everyone. I love you, and I hope this resonated with you. I send you love, light, peace, joy, happiness, success, divine health, and all good things. Because, soul family, you are worthy and you deserve it all. Love you.